Welcome back, everybody. Here we are, MCM Comic Con 2022, May this time. So I'm going to record on the back camera because, as we found out last year, the audio is pretty shit. Hence why I was sounding all crackly and you couldn't really understand me. A bunch of kids looking at me. Hello. Yeah, so that's why we couldn't have good audio and good things last year. So apologies for that. But I'm in me Bakugo costume once again. I've remade my gauntlets. I didn't remake my my neck piece. Didn't have time or the effort. But I got two right there, so that's good. And yeah, unfortunately the hair is not that great. I did it myself. So it's kind of really hit and miss. I kind of like the front, and then the back just kind of, well, the front kind of twiddles off a little bit. So, hello, kids, some sort of school trip going on. But yeah, so Bakugo outfit, obviously. Clifford Chaplin is signing today, so I'm gonna go see him in my get-up gear. I wasn't planning on doing Bakugo, but hello, thank you. I wasn't planning on doing Bakugo this year. I was just going to do my other costume, which I have, which you'll see tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be very awkward as well because if the camera cuts out, I'm not going to know until I turn the camera around. So, yeah. Hello, kids everywhere. Jesus. But yeah, so all good. We are still recording. So yeah. There's the O2. I don't know if the O2 has been fixed yet. Last time I heard it wasn't. And all the buildings are done. So, you know, I've always got a picture of those every year. Hello. But yeah, I'm excited. Obviously I'm on my own. Don't have my friend with me. He didn't fancy coming this year. Don't blame him. He'll get bored, bless him. But yeah, so Comic Con, just over there. Don't want to see the kids. So there it is, right over there. And we seem to be slowing down a little bit and we're bobbing up and down, if you can tell that on camera. I don't think you can. But yeah, it's actually kind of making me a bit motion sickness. Giving me a bit of motion sickness, but yeah. I don't really know what I'm after this year. I got my pops to sign it in my bag and stuff. Don't all down here. But yeah, we'll kind of see what we can find this year. Astral Radiance is out today. The new set, so sorry about that, don't know what happened there, cut out. But yeah, we're buying Astral Radiance today, so I'll probably be buying at least a booster box, Elite Trainer box, sorry, and probably some triple packs, at least for the meantime. I don't know if I'm going to get a booster box or anything, we'll see how we go. But yeah, so I'm excited for Comic Con, let's see what we can do. I'll see you in my obligatory line video. Peace. I'm doing that again, sorry. So, no line this year. I've got my badge, so here we are. Love it. Absolutely dead at the moment. Absolutely dead. I love it. Sorry. Whew. Wow. I'm already here. Jesus. Wow, okay. So this is going to be fun. Always smells like good food. Look, so look at this. We in. So yeah, this is pretty easy. Already having fun. So no queue apparently. It's just quick and easy to get in. Already someone shot. Yeah, fucking awesome. Right. Jeez, look at that. Absolutely dead. Absolutely dead. Fun chica. Yeah, let's see what we can see. I see some people still setting up, it looks like. But yeah, fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. So it's now 11:15. I've had to check my bags at the cloakroom because I've been a pain in the arse. So I've already bought 3 pops. My Hero Academia, 40 quid each. So that's great. And this is the queue for the bloody Genshin Impact, which is really cool. But yeah, ridiculous. All the way down to the bottom. There. Keep us over there as well. Shot the Halo show as well. All the merch. Bang. Sorry. Very cool stuff. At the main stage, going to see Avatar. Go.
Hey, hey, hey! Friday MCM, how you doing? You alright?
Woo! Wait, I don't know how much of this is going to be in the video. I might have to do some post commentary on this.
MCM Comic Con London.
Yeah.
This is what it's all about. Welcome on into the main stage. Come on in, get yourselves comfortable. It's time to make new friends today. What's up, Shrek? How you doing? That is amazing. Give yourself a wave, take yourself a... Can we see some Triton action, please?
No.
A little... Yeah! Oh, come on! It is the talent is boundless here today.
Scarlet Side.
Shrek? Is that you?
Shrek?
I see you.
Oh, amazing.
Okay. Oh,
What else we got here?
My heart has been stolen, Frankie. I can scarcely believe mine eyes.
What?
'Tis poison.
No.
'Tis ivy. Come on, look at that. That is such a beauty.
Where are we?
I love it.
Over here, over here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, look what I've got.
Look what I've got.
Yeah.
What have you got? Where are you?
Big
Over there.
babe.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, he's gonna do a catwalk. Let's go. Oh, oh.
What?
Oh my God. Oh, come on.
What? Oh. What? Wow, round of applause, come on.
He can take my tickets.
It never ends. This was good.
Johnny
This
has
is-
chosen definitely just one for one of them.
We could have 2 finalists. I mean, am I crazy? Should we have, you pick your finalists, I'll pick my finalists.
You definitely. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
I think I'm leaning toward a little tangle moment. So the 2 of you want to come with me? Come on this way. Frankie, you got your finalists?
Yeah, honey.
All right.
Come on, come with me.
We're gonna do a real quick finale up here on the stage.
Finale.
You wanna, should we put some Prince on again, just like this?
Why not?
You wanna round it around again? Okay. Now,
Yes, come. We're just gonna...
this is.
I've already given him.
I know. What?
Oh, there's 2.
Well, I wanted a grand finale.
Oh, I was ready. Well, yeah. Oh,
It's a battle, okay?
he just did something to me.
This is sports. I like that. All right, now, Frankie, what are we feeling here? Okay, I think Tangled are gonna approach, and they're gonna, I want you to give us your biggest little scene of frying pan action.
Oh.
And we're gonna judge it, and then we're gonna have, well, I can imagine the shoes have come off, so we're gonna have a lot of action. And then we're gonna pick our favorite. Okay, we're gonna cheer for the favorite. So, Tangled, whenever you're ready, the floor is yours. Give us that frying pan action. Here we go. It's a little scene. Okay, a little walk. Boom! Oh, baby. Damn! Oh, that's close. There you go.
It's like a whole
Oh, come on. I mean, this is a conjoined death.
Yeah, I mean,
Unstoppable. Oh, okay. Should we do a truce?
yeah, absolutely.
I think, come over here, come over.
Yeah.
That music made us seem so much more awesome than we are. That music was like, here we are! Hi, everyone!
Hello, Zuko here. What's up, you guys? It's so great to be in London. Janet, good to see you. I was pretty hyped coming out right now.
I know.
Exciting.
The music made me want to do a whole lap around here and high five everybody. Can everyone see okay? There's so many people here. This is so awesome. Oh, hello.
I'm impressed. I'm a little jet lagged, but I'm impressed by what's going on right now.
Yeah, me too. How does it express itself to you? For me, jet lag is like, I start to feel normal, and then all of a sudden I realize I'm leaning to the side, like my equilibrium is off. That's the main issue
Yes.
I have.
I mean, I'm like walking around a dream state, and I don't know if I'm awake and everything kind of seems like America, but very different.
Yes.
It's very strange.
Yeah. Well, we're so excited to be here. We're going to sort of frame this panel as like a live episode of the podcast that Dante and I do together called Braving the Elements.
Is this what podcast is?
That's
Awesome. So Janet and I, we're going through all of Avatar: The Last Airbender, then through Korra, episode per episode, and we're in the middle. We just launched season 2, which is book 2.
Yep.
And where are we at right now in the episode?
I think what just came out was A Cave of Two Lovers with our guest, Jack DeSena, of course, the voice of Sokka. And
It's a great episode. Great episode.
Great episode. And then next Tuesday, we have an episode where we just talk about, not just that episode, but we dig deep into Secret Tunnel, the song. We talk to...
Just sing it. Don't we sing it?
Sorry. Yeah. So, you want to sing it?
Oh, we do sing it.
We want to sing it at the end. So we talked to the writer, we talked to the composer, a bunch of background information about just the whole way that came together and the music of the show. It's amazing. It's exactly what we wanted to do with the podcast because, of course, we have all of our breakdown episodes where we talk about the show, and then we have all these extra episodes where we get to chat with people behind the scenes and talk to we had super fans, we had quizzes, game shows. It's awesome. It's been such a dream.
Right, and this episode will obviously be us live in London with you guys. So sometime during the show, we're gonna have questions, so you guys can be on the podcast also and ask us about questions about the show, episodes in particular, or about anything you guys want to talk about Avatar.
Yeah, so no pressure, but know that your question might be heard by hundreds of thousands of people.
Right.
It's all over when we air it. So I wish we'd been on the same flight. We were not.
No.
How was your flight?
My flight was nice, except for we had a baby, a little.
Not his baby.
Not my baby, but we had a charming young baby in front of us that cried for 7 hours straight.
Okay, so charming means crying. And
Crying very loud.
that's rough.
But he was very rough. Very rough. But they were awesome. It was a British couple and a baby. And they're very charming about it though. So
Yeah.
we got through it.
So our seats, you're sort of sitting in a diagonal, which is kind
Right.
of strange. You can't really look out the window because you're facing into the middle of the plane. But there was a guy right here who was wearing a Appa shirt. He had
Really?
a shirt on, and I was like, and then I was like, oh, I'm not gonna.
He's
what am I
flying.
gonna-"
He's flying in an Appa.
Hey,
There's some good stuff on the Fire Nation side too.
for sure.
There's some good people on the Fire Nation.
Sure,
We're not all bad people.
I will never forget the day that we were talking about some horrific thing the Fire Nation had done, and in defense of the Fire Nation, you were like, but come on, be fair, we did a lot of bad stuff.
We were talking about
argued in your
the death of Katara and Sokka's mother.
Oh, that is what it
like,
was.
they killed my mom, and I was like, I get it, but to be fair, we did a lot of bad things. It's not like we meant to do that on purpose.
The best you could do.
Sorry, Katara.
Well, we had this episode with the character Song, who we love.
Yes.
Where, we were just talking about it with Jack. You have this character who has a critical injury sustained from the Fire Nation. And then Zuko experiences it from the outside. He's had the experience of being burned by his own father.
Right.
Now he sees what a lovely person has also experienced.
It's true.
And is carrying this scar around.
I know, it was a great moment.
From a different kingdom entirely.
And then he steals her ostrich wings. And then he goes and
Then
steals
he pieces out.
the ostrich oars, and he sees her, he's like, I gotta take this, I'm out.
He's going through a lot.
Zuko's not perfect.
He's going through a lot.
Neither are any of us.
Well, we went, we talked, as we were getting ready for season 2 to start, we talked with Mike and Brian, our 2 dads, aka Bryke, about book 2 and about Zuko's arc, because we all kind of, I don't think anybody thinks that, whether they think it's the best thing about the show, I've never heard anyone say like, oh, the Zuko Iroh story, so-so. No one says that. Everyone acknowledges it as being this amazingly written, beautiful story across, doesn't matter whether you're talking animation or live action. And so when they were talking about book 2, they did know always where they wanted Zuko to go, but they even said on our episode of the podcast, I think they said, we knew we had to have him get worse before he got better.
Right.
And so we're seeing a little of that, but even in the...
Which is amazing, because I think when I was doing it, I don't think I had any clue of any of this. None of it. I was like, people ask, like, did you know he was going to get redeemed? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I thought I was a bad guy forever.
Yeah.
I was gonna be a bad guy, and I said on the podcast, I also thought I was gonna. I'm like Wile E. Coyote. I'm just chasing this Avatar guy forever.
Yeah.
I feel like Wile E. Coyote chasing the Roadrunner, and I'm just never gonna catch him.
Well, that's another thing that he points out every time we do an episode. He always points out when someone actually catches Aang.
Right.
He's always like, oh, it's
That's
very
the other
often a net.
Right.
A net. What if I just had a net?
That's the problem. Like when I'm watching the show again, obviously Zuko, book 1, even book 2, he needs to capture this Avatar to restore us. I need to capture the Avatar and restore my honor. He just keeps saying it, right? And obviously he never does. And then as we're recapping the show, there's a lot of people catching the Avatar. Like a lot of people. It's like every 3-4 shows, someone caught the Avatar. And I'm like, are you kidding me? How the pirates catch the Avatar? I don't know who else.
Who else catches the Avatar?
He's always being caught, and everyone has nets. Everyone has a net that catches the Avatar, and no one told Zuko through the whole show. Like, bro, get a net, and you will catch the Avatar, and we'll have one of the series going on. You have your honor back way earlier.
Species into real life, just one, like in abundance. What would it be?
Oh, in abundance.
Yeah, like loads of uppers,
It would have
dragons.
I'm worried about shedding season if we brought in an abundance of air bison, but it's very tempting. I do love
I mean, turtle ducks.
a bunch of
Turtle ducks would be lovely,
Yeah.
just in the pond.
Is that to atone for throwing rocks on them?
Yes. I was very young, but definitely.
I agree with turtle ducks. I would also bring in some fire ferrets. I would love to bring in a pabu or 2 or an abundance.
Appas.
Yeah. It's hard though when it's someone like Appa or it's someone like Naga. It's really hard because not so much. Appa we see other air bison, but Naga, it's hard to imagine a bunch of different polar bear dogs that you would confuse for. She'd be like, Naga? Naga? Oh, I'm so sorry. Naga? Wait, Naga? Are any of you Naga?
A whole pack of them. Yeah.
Exactly. How about you?
I don't know. I think dragons would be really cool.
Sure.
Of course, dragons.
Dragons, spirit dragons. Yeah.
I like when British people say dragons because I think of like the medieval dragon when it comes out of his.
When you hear the beautiful accent.
Yes.
Ours, yeah.
Like I said, I start thinking Game of Thrones and dragons and stuff.
It's so Queen of Dragons.
Dragons, dude. I'm like, oh, cool. Thank you, Jeff.
Love it.
Thanks, guys.
Let's work on it. Let's bring all of those things.
Question, what's your name, sir?
I'm Joe.
Hi, Joe.
So the show has got some incredible quotes and great lines. Both series do. I wanted to know what your personal favourite quotes are.
Oh.
Doesn't have to be lines that you said.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's hard not to go straight to Ira. By the way, I want everyone to know that we're lit so well that I can see every little spit bubble that comes out of my mouth. I just want people on the podcast to appreciate that because they can't see it happening, but I see it every time it happens. I'm like, confetti! COVID-free confetti!
This is a lot more light than I expected.
It's a lot of light and a lot of steam. Again, we should have used that more and
I
done
know
more
we have
laps.
these great screens.
More air guitar.
Favorite lines?
Yeah, Joe, great question, quotes.
My favorite line from Zuko is, "Why am I so bad at being good?"
That is a classic.
Yeah,
That is a classic.
So relatable.
yeah.
And very relatable, and I ask myself that question weekly, personally.
Yeah. I certainly use That's Rough Buddy on and off the podcast like every
A lot.
day. A lot. It turns out a lot's rough, buddy. A lot is rough. Also knowing the moment that is said is one of my favorite. That exchange is one of my favorite in the entire series.
I love that moment.
And then, I mean, on the kind of deeper level stuff, when Cora talks about needing to experience what suffering is so that she would be more compassionate to others, I think is something that resonates for a lot of us. Knowing that, you go through something and it's not, it's at a great cost, but it's not for nothing, that we actually do gain and grow from the things that happen to us that are hard. So I love that one too.
Iroh, almost any Iroh line.
Any Iroh.
Iroh is a gold mine.
Any
Yes.
Iroh. What about you, Joe? What would you have?
What's your favorite line, Joe?
I think my favourite fun line to say would be Flamio Hotman. But the deepest quote I really like is, the greatest illusion in this world is the illusion of separation.
Oh, don't even with that.
All of Guru Patik is
Guru Patik. I will cry at that. I will cry at time is an illusion, so is death, which we find out in the swamp. So many good ones. Feel free to shout out your favorite quotes if you have them in your mind when you ask your questions. Everybody else coming up.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks, guys. I love the podcast.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thanks for listening.
Hello, what's your name?
Wonderful.
It's Amy.
Hi, Amy.
So you obviously do a lot of voice acting for fictional characters, but I'm just wondering whether if you have any pets or whether there's any animals in your life that you find yourself giving voices to as well, because I do that to my cats, so I just wanted to know what you guys think.
Great question. 100% yes.
All the time. And my girlfriend's here somewhere. She knows whenever a dog goes by, I have his voice.
Yeah.
Or a bird at the beach or something. I'm always voicing all the animals, and I'm also voicing the babies around me. The children around me. And that crying baby, him also.
Yeah. That crying baby lost its honor. That's all. That's all.
But I love to voice. I don't know.
Yeah.
They all have voices to me. All these.
For sure. There's also a lot of making up of really stupid songs in my household. So there's songs for, like, a lot of different songs for the two dogs I have. I don't know why, but they have their own, like, theme songs. So I have a Border Collie Terrier mutt mix who's a rescue whose name is Jasper. And I try to post on Instagram from time to time. I put him on there. He was having a really good dream the other day, and I posted that. And so I've got him, and then we have a husky rescue who's like a red husky with bright blue eyes. So she's very wolf-like. But because her eyes are so light sensitive, she either looks incredibly fierce and gorgeous, or she looks like a dope. Because she kind of has to squint, and then her tongue will kind of stick out. So there's a lot of like happening. So she can go from being, the goofiest to the coolest, which, that's a quality in people that I actually really love. So yes, 100% yes. Her name is Whitley. His name's Jasper, and they are absolute joys. Especially, I recommend cats, fish, birds, anybody that's around that makes you laugh. Beetlejuice, I did.
Hey.
But somebody already did because you're here, so never mind, I can say it. Or should I say, or am I putting you back if I say Beetlejuice?
Wait, please do not. No,
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
My name is Peter.
Hi, Peter.
I'd just like to ask, we've had your favourite quotes with any character. What is your favourite moments in the series?
Oh, so many.
I mean, just the dragon dance scene with Aang and
Yeah.
Zuko, watching that,
The dragon.
watching all that scene and the beautiful colors and the way, when you're voice acting, there's this, you get to do the performance in a certain way, and I love doing a lot of the emotional stuff, and I have all these memories of screaming and yelling again in the wind. But then when I got to watch that episode and how they animated it and the beauty of the colors, I was like, this is so much. This is certain things for animation that they do that we can't do in live action in the same way. It just doesn't have the same feeling live action wise. And I love doing live action also. We both do live action films and television. But when you do certain animation projects and things like that occur, you know the specialness of doing storytelling in this way.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I love in Korra. I love in season 1 when Lin Beifong, you sort of know she's making the decision to potentially never bend again, to never be able to help the rest of the team. I love. I mean, you know, we love when like tough characters who don't show a lot on the surface, where you get a touch of that profundity underneath, right? So that one always comes up for me. I love that moment when Aang asks if he and Zuko would have been friends. It is still one of my all-time favorite moments across both series. It breaks my heart. It's one of those moments I want to watch over and over, but why? Because I'm torturing myself, because it also just wrecks me every time.
Right.
Oh, it's so good.
Makes me laugh.
How dare you?
What about yours?
Dare you?
Definitely Dragon Dance.
Dragon dancing. Right?
It's so good.
So good.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Peter.
Hello.
Hello, what's your name?
My name's Jessica.
Hi, Jessica.
So I have another animal question.
Sure.
Yes.
So all the kind of animal hybrids in the Avatar universe, which one would you want those as a pet, and what would you name them?
Ooh. Again,
Appa.
very partial to polar bear dogs.
I mean, polar bear dog,
Sure.
but you can fly around on Appa.
I know you can fly around. I mean, that's hard to argue with.
I mean, you can fly around on Appa.
Yeah.
And we'd
Put
have.
them in the house, though.
I don't know that part yet. I also.
I love to eat fresh eggs every day, so a platypus bear for me would be deep cut.
I don't know where to. I mean, he can roam. I mean, can he just roam a little bit and
He's
come
gonna
back?
eat. I hope you're ready to supply a lot of hay. Lot of hay.
A lot of hay.
He's gonna eat you out of
And
house
he sheds
hay.
a lot.
And he sheds a lot. It's tough. I mean, I love little Momo. I'm a
Momo's
little
cool.
worried about Momo. I enjoy the fact that he loves treats and eats so much, but I would worry a little bit that it would be like, oh, I haven't seen Momo in 2 weeks. A fruit truck drove by and I haven't seen him in 2 weeks. What about you?
Gotta be proud of that dog.
Yeah.
And what would you name him?
I think I'd have to meet them and get to know them.
Right.
That is the exact right answer. That is the exact right answer. Wonderful.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
Alia.
Hey, Alia.
My question's a bit more serious, I guess. I was just wondering, because Korra is obviously such a queer icon moment, how it was like for you and also for, but I'm a cheerleader because I'm a big fan of that movie too.
I love But I'm a Cheerleader so much. That was an important movie for me because there wasn't a lot of queer representation when that movie came out, and I loved how cheeky it was.
Right.
You know, I love when something cuts at the. I mean, I'm answering his question. I'm so sorry.
Go right ahead,
I'm such
please.
a huge fan of that movie. I'm such a huge fan of the movie. I'll shut up. You answer.
No, it was a great movie. I loved being a part of that film, and it was so groundbreaking when we were doing it. And I love being an ally to the whole community, and even doing my memories of doing the film was really wild. Jamie Babbitt, the director, offered me the film, and it's a gay film, and she's like, you have to kiss a guy, and I was like, okay. And I was like, but she's like, no, you really have to kiss a guy. And I'm like, Jamie, I'm an actor.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? And then me and Kit Pardue, and I had never kissed a guy. This is my memory of the film. I had never kissed a guy. And so we had to go like, how are we gonna do this? And then we were gonna rehearse and figure this out. And then we're like, let's just, save it for the day, we'll go for it. And when we went for it, for the guys out there that have never kissed a guy, it's different. For one thing, there's stubble,
Yeah.
which I never knew.
Yeah.
And then when you have two guys with stubble, it's like sandpaper.
I'm sure you had like a chafed face.
When we got off, it was like we were both red all over. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah.
Women deal with that?
Uh-huh.
That was eye-opening. But going on the whole journey and going to Sundance for the first time and being a part of this film and seeing the legacy that this film has had, I'm really honored to be a part of the film, and teenagers that write to me every year and having that film being one of the films through comedy be a way to kind of have the conversation with their parents and open up and come out, and I love just being a part of that.
Yeah. It's such a great movie. Yeah, I mean, and that was huge for me too. I was already given this ridiculously amazing gift by getting to be a part of the Avatarverse at all, and then I was given the gift of Korra going through the trauma that she went through and having PTS and knowing that that was important to people, and then Korra and Asami fell in love, and I've been doing a podcast for 10 years where I talk to people about their awkward teen years, and sexuality and sort of gender identity always comes into play, because that is for many of us such a seminal point. That doesn't mean it can't happen before or after, but for a lot of people it tends to happen in there. And I've had a lot of conversations just from my own life and experience, and from people who were kind of getting to know themselves and their friendships, where you do have that kind of relationship where you date somebody and that's not a fit, and then the person that you thought you were jealous about their relationship with that person, actually now when you look back, you're like more preoccupied with the person that you thought you were jealous of. Like, that stuff all sort of happens and was very real for me. And I was afraid of, my love them, and all due respect to any LDS members here, but my mother's side of the family is Mormon, and I had to have a very awkward conversation as a teenager with my mom, where I said, "You're not going to ever try to fix me, are you? Like, because my mom said, I will love you no matter what, whether I will love you no matter what kind of man you choose," because my mom had been married to a Mexican man before she married my dad, and so she felt she was very open and progressive, and I was like, what if I bring a girl for you to meet? And she was like, huh. I was like, stumped ya. And she said, of course I would be great with that. But at that time, there were a lot of mutterings about these kids who were getting sent to these camps to be fixed. And so that's a big deal. So anything we see like that in media, it's just we're so hungry for it. And I think we're still hungry for it. And we're getting better, and there's so much more great storytelling. And I love that now the idea that Korra and Asami couldn't kiss feels a little like, it felt kind of silly then, but I think now with younger people especially, they're like, they what now? Wait, what? Like, that was a no-no? Why?
So for the film, a little update. Been a long day. It's about 4 o'clock now. So time has really skipped past. Just been to, obviously we saw the panel, the Avatar panel, so we was there for an hour. Oh, I was there for an hour, so that's why I say we. After that, I went to get my Korra signed. Got my Korra signed. I need to get my Dante Bosco pop signed. I need to get that signed probably Sunday, which is annoying. But yeah, I'm waiting in queue for there for a long last time. And now I've just had to sit down. Oh my god, Toothless and the Light Fury. That's really cool. That is really cool. But yeah, so went to have some lunch, sat down for a bit, and yeah, it's now 4 o'clock. So I need to get moving at. Thanks.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so as soon as I go to Magic Madhouse, I need to go to get my Bakugoose and my Deku signed, so that's going to be fun. So I need to go to there. So I'm going to try and catch us some cards at Magic Madhouse, and then we will go get my pop signed. And after that, it's more or less a done deal day, because it's been a long ass day. I haven't done much. I haven't seen a lot of the stalls, not really fully. So yeah, I'm going to need to get a proper look tomorrow, but I'm not going to be in this costume tomorrow, so it's much easier to look around and get around. So yeah. Okay, so that was a quick bust. The guy's busy with other costumes, Jesus. No, with other cards. So yeah, I'm going to need to go back a bit later on. There's a Genshin Impact lace we saw before, a little bit earlier. See if the queue's died down actually. It probably has, because everything's sold out, it looks like. At least for the day. Jesus Christ. Mental. But yeah, so I might have a quick little look through the North Hall and see if I can go find Kuma cards again. And yeah, just do a little look around, see what I can find for a bit, and then go ahead to the sign-ins. So yeah, very awesome. So, been trying to save my battery sparingly because it's been a bit low today. I bought a charger, but it's not really working for me, which is great. I got my pop signed by Bakugo. Unfortunately, Justin's not here today. He's been caught up in traffic, I think, or something. He's in like another airport or some shit. I don't know. He's in London somewhere. But yeah. So just kind of wandering around now. I'm gonna call it quits. It's about 5 o'clock now, so it's the day's winding down. So yeah, have a quick look at some of these pops, and yeah, have a little wander through, and we'll probably call it there. See the cable carts probably in a bit. Ooh, Bender. That's fucking awesome. Okay, see you guys in a bit. hopefully there's more tomorrow. Don't know what happened there. Wow, I don't know what's going on here, but wow. So that's a wrap on day one, really. Really, really awesome. I never come out here, especially in the summer. Tomorrow to be more, to be worse. My costume I have. Yeah. Very, very awesome. Some sort of cosplay stage show looks like. Very, very cool indeed. So yeah, I'll see you guys maybe in the cable car. If not, see you all tomorrow for the same thing, same place. It's now 6 o'clock and there goes XL. See a bunch of people still having fun down there, but yeah. So back again tomorrow, see what we can see, and hopefully not buy as much. So yeah, see you guys next time, i.e. tomorrow.